Let's go. Let's go. So, so we've already got the chat just here going absolutely crazy, guys. How's it going, Rav? How's it going, Sammy? Rohit, how's it going? Apple Tech, how's it going? HMH, how's it going? Reedies, how's it going, bro? Ricardo, how's it going? Gamer Tech, how's it going? Richard, how's it going, man? Adam, let's go. Oh, this is going to be fun. They've already said, basically, at the beginning, I don't know if you guys missed, you probably missed it as I was starting the stream, but Hamish put his voice on and he told people not to shout in chat at them, basically. But hey, we're going to see what's happening here. We're going to see how we get on. Yo, how's it going? Let's see this shit show. Let's go. Mantis Gaming, how's it going? Tahoe King, how's it going? Benjamin, how's it going? Esperanz, how's it going, man? Let's go. Right. This is going to be fun. This is going to be definitely fun. We've got 178 people in here already, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on this stream. Just to give you a quick update, when I clicked onto the state of the game, Hamish was speaking down the mic. He said basically nobody shout down during chat. As you can see, the chat is going crazy. Like, everyone is calling for this crazy. I'm also going to show you something after the state of the game quickly, which is a discussion I've just had at the moment with Chris, one of the developers, who states that everyone has an issue with me, and that first he calls it an exploit, and then he changes his mind that it's an exploit. But I'm going to show you their messages after the state of the game. In fact, you know what? Let's show you the messages now from Chris. So here we go. Right. Has he deleted them? Has he deleted? He's just deleted them. No. No. Oh, no, has he? He's deleted the whole... No, he hasn't. He hasn't. So, this is where we started, right? This is where we started. This is a developer that's going to start talking to me, right? So, basically, Wid's put out things from Chris Gansler, who's going to be on State of the Game in a minute, I believe, saying that, basically confirming that it's not an exploit if you do the XP glitch, right? Then I put a little message up to there to show him that Ubisoft support actually called it a exploit, okay? So then people are saying devs versus chat. So then this is what Chris replied. It's the same message, just interpreted differently. We have not done any account actions against the target practice exploit. So basically then they haven't done anything. So I asked the question, if you see here, amazing, I just want you to just call it an exploit. Thank you for confirming that's what it is, right? Do you have an answer to us when this will be done? When will people be getting banned for this exploit? And then I got, this is why many people have issues with you. Let me clarify once and for all. Failing target loot, target practice was unintended amount of XP was fixed here. This was not the end of an exploit. What? What?
Hello everyone and welcome to
Let's watch this. I cannot wait to watch this.
It's April Fool's, which is kind of, I was going to say fortuitous, but it's really not. Because today we are very aware, oh sorry about that, that
He's scared.
The chat's going to be pretty spicy. I just want to make sure that you know that we need to make sure that things stay as respectful as possible. Hey look, I mean, we respect our audience enough to do this stream, even though sometimes it's hard. We would just hope that you respect us enough to try and keep chat cool. Criticism is totally fine and warranted, but keep it constructive, be respectful, be cool, and we're gonna have no problems.
Hashtag EK1 in the chat. Let's go.
I'm going to make sure that we bring in
Too
Chris
quiet.
and Bruce, and we get started with the thing I know people want to talk about.
There you go. I should have
we
put it
talk
off you guys.
about the the sanctions that have been taken.
Is that okay now, guys?
Accounts like the suspensions and stuff. So we're going to kick it off with the thing that everyone wants to talk about, us included. All right, Chris, Bruce, how you doing?
Hi there.
Hey guys.
You should all be coming through nice and
Is it good?
loud. People
Awesome.
also saying, hey, this is a pre-record.
Perfect. There we go.
No, that's definitely not the case.
No.
Because we probably would have made sure that Bruce's camera didn't look as, film noir. But,
I'm in my
it is
French
what it is.
period right now,
There you go.
Yeah.
That's better, guys. Yeah.
I also don't think that pre-recording this would have worked in these times.
That's Chris, who I just
from
spoke
work
to
from
on
home.
Twitter.
Like getting that all set up is quite difficult, and then streaming it and everything. I don't think that's going to help us.
would have been a hell of an April Fool's joke.
I mean, that's true. Now that you say, actually, no. Too
Right,
late.
so let's kick it off. I know,
Make a joke of it. Come on.
Yeah.
people will be spicy. It's understandable. The thing is, we've never been. And this is something I'm proud of, and I'm not proud of much, but this is one thing. We've never been ones to shy away from difficult streams or difficult conversations. So let's get cracking with it. Chris, can you give us a little bit of also? Let's start things off with a bit of context,
I
a bit
wonder
of
if you're gonna
history
mention me.
about what's been going on. So for people who maybe don't know or are just showing up into the chat and being like, "What is happening?" Where are we at?
Yeah, so again, I just want to mention that because you said it in the intro. So we'll address the suspension wave right now and the DPX exploit right now, and then we'll also move on. So if you need to clip it or whatever you need to do, this is the time. So we were made aware of a DPS exploit that was done by interacting with a turret, and there were different variations of it and all that stuff. And we were trying to fix it as quickly as we can, but unfortunately there were different levels of the fixes that went out that didn't fully work. So
There is chat,
people
guys.
found
Chat's
new
there
ways to do it.
behind us.
And then we were finally able to fix it to a point where we were comfortable to look into other things that would happen to the people that have systematically exploited this bug, right?
Can we just hit the timeline a little bit? So when
Yeah.
did this happen? Because I think the date of the 17th is going to be, something.
Exactly.
asking
Yeah,
about.
exactly. So it's the week of the 17th is basically when we were made aware of this. We also, if I remember correctly, already put out a fix on the 20th to work on this and improve the situation. And then over the weekend, we learned that there was more, and we did more fixes the week afterwards to help with this. And then basically last week is where we were at a point where we first had another fix go out that stopped the interaction to allow the ridiculous amount of damage stacking. And I want to say this now. Yes, we are aware that there's more out there, and we're going to work on that.
Told you.
But at that point, we were also lucky enough to have the time and breathe over the weekend to make sure that we can look at data to identify people that have used the exploit. So, and I say lucky not because we're lucky in terms of, we just found it, but it's like it gave us some more time to look at the data and also find out what are the criteria that we want to use.
Sure. So we're now in the situation where yesterday, people who have had their account flagged with that activity, we won't go into exactly the numbers of people that have had that or exactly the numbers that have been used to
They
detect
won't
that.
tell us the numbers.
But those people were given a 1-week suspension and a rollback to the 17th, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. I also want to say, like, I've seen some comments of people saying, like, oh, like you probably looked at my group, or you looked at, like, I did something with other people and stuff like that. I just want to clarify, and Hamish said it very well. We will not tell you how exactly we detected it, simply because we don't want other people to avoid this detection method in case something else comes up and down the line. But we looked at a account. So we didn't look at who you were in a group. We didn't look at if you were doing something else with some people, if there were 50 million other people, it doesn't really matter. We really looked at your account and what you have been doing with the data and the criteria that we had. So this gave us a very strong confidence on the suspensions because we could rule out that you were basically just caught in a random matchmaking group. That had nothing to do with the suspension at all.
People have been suspended, haven't done it. He's lying.
One of the things that I've also seen a lot of people talking about is, we're using our methods of detection for these things, but you know, the narrative around false positives, right? Some people who are saying that they've been grouped up with people or it happened. I've been talking to some people who have been part of the team that have put this suspension wave together, and also it's better to call what it is because there have been no bans. Let's make sure that we call it what it is. No one has been banned, so everyone who's had action taken against their account will be able to play the game again next week. But when we do get reports, and you should report if you feel like actions have been taken against your account unfairly, do let us know. That's the same with everything. Every time there's bugs or things that you don't think are going right, we do want to know about it. But those have been independently looked at where we can on those cases. And what we've seen is that in reality, those accounts that have claimed that have been shown to have that. They've been basically exploiting.
The live chat's on their Twitch, guys, not there.
That's not to say that there haven't been some false positives, so do keep letting us know if you have been unfairly had sanctions taken against your account, so Ubisoft support can help you out.
Yeah, and that is more a general thing, right? Like if you ever feel like there's something wrong with your account, or if you feel that you weren't even online the last 2 weeks, reach out. We, again, have been very diligent on doing this. That's why we didn't do it last week. We took the extra time, and that's where we are right now. One thing that I want to also say, because you brought it up a little bit, narrative, right? So I've seen a lot of people on Twitter tagging me and on Reddit and everything saying like, oh, you know, like they suspended like 50% of the player base. Nowhere near that amount, not at all. We're also seeing a lot of people that have no idea what that exploit is. You have to understand, you know, Reddit is not the universe. There are a lot of people that have never been on Reddit. They never go on Twitter. They don't do anything. They just play the game on their Xbox or on their PlayStation or the PC and Stadia, and they just play with their friends and they have a good time. We have millions of players, and while the suspension wave was significant, it was nowhere near 50% or anything like that. So I just want to stop that narrative, and also then have that discussion end up of, you know, being misleading, where people are saying like, oh, you know, like next week there will be no players anymore, there will be no matchmaking. Absolute nonsense. There will be enough players for you to play, and again, the majority of people did not use any exploits.
It's also worth noting that there has been statements made after the fact about what will happen to people, because there's been reports of other ways to do similar exploits and that sort of thing. Can we be very clear about what will happen to people who do such things that are against the terms of service? I guess in both cases, if they had already had sanctions taken against their account, or if they haven't.
Yeah, I think it's really important to once again clarify that we do take actions when we can verify for 100% what's happening. So if we find an exploit, if we can reproduce it, if we can fix it, all that stuff is great. And then again, we will look at our data. We can't look at player reports only. You know, we can't look at screenshots or on clips or whatever. That is not enough for us. We need to be 100% certain that what we're doing is correct. So we, for every exploit, no matter what it is, we will look at our internal findings. Obviously, we're going to use the reports that we're getting to make some connections and all that stuff. So please send them over. That's totally important. But then on your first offense, as we now did it, you'll get a 7-day suspension. And if there's another exploit and you haven't learned from the first exploit happening and you're using it and you're getting a suspension, the next one can be a permanent suspension. That means you will lose access to your Division 2 account.
Great. Okay, cool. I think we're pretty clear on that. I think players know what's up. So you know what to do.
Yes.
If we do come across anything else we want to say about the situation, we will do so. But like we said earlier in the stream, we have a lot of other stuff to talk about because there are constant maintenances and updates to the game, and we want to address those too. Again, if you, like I said before, if you feel like there's been sanctions taken against your account unfairly, do let support know or let us know. But as it stands right now, if we're looking at those things independently, we haven't found a false positive yet. And we have been looking at that. Okay, Bruce. Sorry, man. You awake? Or are you doing your best Yannick impression?
I think I've been timed out.
Can't tell. I actually think maybe they've frozen. Oh my god, my computer has actually frozen. I'm not even kidding. They're not doing their best Yannick impression.
Look, they fell asleep. Look, he's fell asleep on the left there because he's tired of listening to the
I'm going to
lies.
restart that and get them back here.
This guy, this guy over
I'm not even
there
kidding you.
on the end here, Bruce.
Back.
He's asleep, man. He's sick of the lies. Look at him. He's gone. He's all the lies. He's like.
But the good thing is, I'm not doing the stream
off.
on the laptop. I'm doing it actually on my other computer. The joys of working from home. That is actually poetic. I mean, yeah, we're throwing this stream together from home on, a bit of a jerry rig, and these things happen. Have I been?
They can't even get the live stream to work properly.
This
is how bad they are.
Chat is really moving today like a hero. It's tricky because it's hard to respond to it when we can't really read the big ones.
Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you're not.
All right, I will ban the laptop.
Awesome. You can donate towards the stream by using the super chat or use the link in the chat. Or you can become a member by clicking join.
Discord chat real
Let's
fast.
go.
Redundant systems. Yeah, see, this is how you got to run a stream. See, if my computer had frozen, no one would know what was happening. But look, I'll use this opportunity to tell you how the setup's put together. Because right now I'm in my home.
Who cares how
I have a laptop that I'm running Discord off. That's running it over NDI. I do want to make sure that I close a few things so we don't get some notifications, but it should come in pretty quick.
Yeah, John Lombardo, you've just got it. All the people that have said that it's a false positive are clearly telling lies. That's what they've said.
I mean, I know people... Oh, hang on. I think I got you back. All right. We're okay.
I'm going to turn the alert box off, guys, okay?
No IT. I don't want my new software updates right now.
I can't. I've been blocked from typing for 10 minutes now.
Maybe. All right.
I don't know if they just blocked me from typing.
Can we hear you, Chris? No, it's not coming through yet.
This is ridiculous to watch, guys.
To do some stuff.
See you over. How's it going, man? Thank you for the $2, man. Stream just like the game is glitched. Hashtag EK1. Luxus with the $4.99. How's it going? You can tell he's feeling the heat in the comments. Yeah, you can.
Chris?
Otto Clearbear with the $10. My man, you guys are awesome, guys. He is sweating. He is sweating. Believe I don't mind talking over this because he's not saying anything, guys. He is sweating right now because look at that chat. He's on his own. His two boys. They fell asleep next to him.
Streaming bug, real cool.
They've gone to sleep because they're sick of hearing the lies and the boring information that they're not sharing with anybody. They've gone. They're like, fuck this, I'm out. I quit. They've quit.
Let's see how it's working now.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Hey.
He's back.
Cool.
There we go.
If anyone else wants to donate to the stream, just hit that super chat button.
Hi guys,
leave me
back.
a message as well
Bruce,
when you do it.
When we left off with you, I thought you were doing your best Yannick impression, but you were actually just frozen.
Am I live? Okay, am I moving? Yes.
Yeah, you are. Fantastic.
I'm not a French impressionist painting. I'm just a French film noir.
There you go. So TU 8.5 is scheduled to come out next week.
Yes.
There's some key things in there. Control points resetting when changing difficulty, allowing people to replay them. The one I want to talk to you about, Bruce, the Striker gear set stack's not working properly. You up to date on that one?
I have not personally worked on that. So I'm not entirely sure what the status is on that.
Okay. I'm told it's fixed,
actually,
so that's cool.
Yes, it is. Nice way to put Bruce in the spot.
Sorry, Bruce. The balance changes for specific NPCs that are coming next week. How about the balance changes?
Those are some that Mackenzie has worked on. I think, Bruce, you might know some of the BTSU changes and things like that, right? Like, I know that you mentioned that there's more of those coming as well.
Yeah, I again, so that's more Mackenzie's domain.
Like,
I can talk more about sort of general balance, RPG stuff.
What the fuck is going on?
But we are absolutely still, we're addressing and monitoring the current overall balance of the game, and we're now focusing more on particular outliers, like warhounds and certain status effects or elements that are in the environment that are causing pain points, like poison or fire or gas.
They pulled him
these
off the
sort of
street?
things. We're doing our best to find the edge cases that are still not behaving the way we want. Like I said this earlier offline in our chat, that at no point do we expect you, or there should be no mechanic in the game where you're running along and you've got full health or armor and then you're just one shot. Like that's not intentional.
The rifle build.
When we find those instances, we're addressing them as we can.
Okay, good to know. Sorry, I just slapped
but
my thigh.
We can segue into discussing sort of the state of the balance overall and how things are going. I know I don't know if we want to stick to the original script, but
you do you, man. I like the segue.
I turned down
one thing that I want to point out before we move on. So the 8.5 changes that are coming next week and the exact days to be seen. Obviously, again, we're working from home. That also applies to other people that are not in our studio. So like third parties that have to validate our builds and everything. They also need some more time. So we will get you an exact date out as soon as possible. It's likely to be the Tuesday, which is our normal maintenance. And if you haven't seen the post yet, so on our general forums, there's the thread that has all the changes that are coming with 8.5. As Hamish has said, for example, the biggest one, I think, for many people is that you can control point reset by changing global difficulty. So if you want to have a deep dive into those changes, have a look. And then now we can talk about the general balance. I think that's a good segue.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point about the sort of the work from home situation. It's definitely, people ask like, what's happening at Massive? What are we doing? One of the biggest things that we're doing is adjusting to the work from home situation. And there's no way, full disclosure, it's definitely had an impact, and it's made it difficult for us to have as much clarity or visibility on what everyone's working on. So it's difficult for me to necessarily comment in confidence on particular things that are falling under certain designers who, we have our syncs when we can, and we try to talk as frequently as often. But it's certainly challenging, but I feel like we're starting to get our a grip on it, and finding our momentum again.
Maybe on that topic as well, like I think just to give you a view into the studio as well. Normally, like Bruce and Mackenzie and everybody else, like they share a space in the office, right? So it's much more easy to just overhear conversations. You see people drawing something up on the whiteboard. You have way more frequent meetings as well. I think that is a fact that, for me as a comm dev, I'm not as impacted because I do most of my work. I can do it on the phone basically, but I know for you guys, it's really, really difficult because you can't just like walk over to somebody and ask them. You have to chat it up, and then maybe they're in a meeting right now, or on, text chat is always a little bit confusing if you don't know exactly the intent or the full context and all that stuff. So the impact on us is not only that we have different tools and we have to do some odd things to get access to the developer builds, but also just the interaction between us as people is so much slower right now.
Yeah, it cannot be overstated how much easier it is when you're all under one roof and you can turn your chair and lean back and poke somebody and get a status update or info that you aren't necessarily otherwise privy to because of sort of the channels from which information flows and whatnot through different departments. But what we can talk about today is some of the more high level things that we're working on currently and will be coming out in 8.5 and then future updates further down the line. So I don't know if there's one thing in particular that we could like jump into, but maybe we could just start with sort of the general
5,367 they've got watching.
I guess post NPC adjustments with how the group scaling feels and the difficulty of challenging versus heroic and all that stuff. I think I can speak for everyone on the design team when I say that we're pretty happy with where things landed. But like I said earlier, we're still paying attention to, or now rather we're focusing on outliers and certain things that we can't necessarily address with a more blanket pass on NPC armor and health values or their damage. So now we're focusing again, like I mentioned earlier, things like True Suns and explosive ammo, for example. It's very easy to suddenly feel and be, for all intents and purposes, very tanky. You have 1.6 million armor, or 1.3 million armor, and you've got your shield out, and then suddenly a veteran turns around and just blows you up in about 3 seconds. That's not, that's something that we need to look into and address. And that's still part of what we're working on.
Great. I mean, when it comes to various balance things, you say outliers, right? I mean, there's been some discussion about things like the classic M1A. I myself am running one. I asked you before the stream about the build that I'm running. Like, is it intended, for example, that we can just not have to scope in and still get the headshot bonus damage by using the Crusader Shield and the M1A? Things like that.
So I can comment on that particular example. So the M1A Classic, or the Classic M1A, and Striker or Crusader Shield and Focus is certainly has risen up to the top of the meta pile currently, and is very powerful and effective.
Crazy powerful. That's why I'm using it.
Yeah, it's very strong. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily working as intended, and you should only be getting the focus buff when you're actually aiming through a scope that's 8 or 12x, a high-powered scope. So we have a fix slated for further down the line to address that. We're still discussing exactly what our intentions are there. It's difficult to balance around a combination of precision, damage, and being able to also have the safety of a shield in front of you. Even though a lot of those builds are very squishy, it's not exactly copacetic with the fantasy of a sharpshooter, if you catch my drift. So we're still discussing it. We're also aware of just sort of the ongoing conversation right now that there's a sentiment amongst the community and maybe the sort of higher echelons or higher tier players that there's not a lot of variety in builds. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with some overtuned named items that we will, so that we're okay with best in slot items. We have no problem with that, and we want to maintain that as well. However, we did, unfortunately, we simply got the numbers wrong in a few cases, and it's out there now. I was discussing it last night, so none of this is like I'm going to be a surprise to anyone, but Fox's Prayer, Contractor's Gloves, and the Hollow Man, unfortunately, like I said, the math just wasn't. We didn't do due diligence on that, so they're slightly overtuned. We're going to address that. They're still going to be very powerful, though. They're going to do what they say on the tin, and they're going to be very effective at what they do. And we want there to be certain best in slot items because we want to validate the chase, and we want it to feel good when you get these things. Unfortunately, there's sort of like, it's a complex sort of combinatorics where not only those 3 particular named items have 3 very powerful attribute rolls on them, but they're also on brand sets that are sort of further compounding the issue, because Contractor Gloves is an LMG brand and Fox's Prayer is a rifle brand. So they sort of go part and parcel with our 2 sort of like, quote unquote meta guns, LMGs and rifles. So we have some plans to address that. One in particular is that we're going to bring assault rifles. They are rolling damage to health. Their rolls currently are too low, so that will get a bump. And we're also going to bring up the numbers and improve and buff some of the underperforming named items as well. So things like Punch Drunk is going to have, again, the numbers aren't quite final yet. We're still in the process of working on it, but Punch Drunk is going to have, I think we're playing with, 20% headshot damage rather than just the 10.9 that it is right now. So
Cool.
that's going to receive a buff. Claws Out is going from, Claws Out is actually quite bugged. So it's going to roll with a skill tier for a core attribute, as it always should have. It's going to have additional pistol damage, and we're going to buff the melee damage from 200 to 500% or something like that. Okay. So just to sort of, play into the rip and tear fantasy that we're trying to evoke with that item.
Cool. And of course,
there's more we could talk about in terms of sort of perception and talents as well. Like I do think it's worth addressing the conversation around build diversity. I don't know if we want to go into that.
Yeah, I think it's really good, especially because like we talked about this a little bit about what we see on social media and Reddit and all that stuff, and then what we see in our internal data and how people are building a lot more diverse things. So maybe you can talk about how you look at that specifically.
Yeah, so sort of part of this, like, the only viable builds are LMGs or an MG5 and a classic M1A. We know that it's not really true, and there is actually quite a lot of diversity. It just so happens that perception is 9/10 of the law, so it's very easy to sort of get wrapped up in this community sentiment or community narrative that there's not a lot of options. We're privy to big data and analytics, so we actually have more concrete numbers to back up our suspicions that there is some variety. In particular with skill builds as well, people say like, oh, skill builds are useless or there's no point in having a skill build. Well, they're quite valid and they're quite popular. Hardwired as a set it's up in our top 5 of gear sets and what people wear in terms of talents and whatnot. So, and Unbreakable, is at the top still. So it's not just people running around with Vigilance and Glass Cannon or Focus. There's quite a bit of diversity there. But we do acknowledge the fact that there are, certainly there's a niche, and that niche is very strong. So we're working on sort of addressing that. And I want to repeat myself here. We don't like I said, we're okay with best in slot items. We're not going to just suddenly nerf the classic M1A into the ground or the MG5 or the Bullet King or what have you. We're going to just do our best to maintain the strength of, easy access to different play styles. That's our prerogative. Like that's our main goal as far as the balance is concerned. And it's no fun if only, if the best build is the holy trinity of the Hollow Man, Fox Sprayer, and Contractor gloves, and a classic M1A and a Striker Shield with Focus, then it's not really fun for anyone. So we're gonna do our best to sort of bring up the underperformers and address the few outliers.
Cool. I'm really excited for what you said about the potential AR buffs coming in. I think that one kind of flew under the radar of a lot of people.
Yeah, and again, that's just a good example of, that's on us. We got the numbers wrong. We mathed, we did quick math and fudged a bit. So we're going to address those.
Cool. No, it's good to hear that you can do some better stuff. I like it.
And for to go a little bit back on how we're going to present it, because now obviously Bruce is saying something and then chat is like, hey, I'm only heard half a sentence, or you're nerfing the things that I like and all that stuff. We will make sure to give you a heads up on what's coming, again with 8.5, but also with what we currently call TU9, which is coming later in April. So you can give us feedback on that as well. Can give us reactions to that. You've seen a couple of the first passes on exotics as well that Matt did. You see those, and we can like maybe have a small segue into this and say like we are
Absolutely.
also looking at exotics, right?
Yeah. So what's out there now is sort of the first step in one, we acknowledge that some of the exotics aren't performing as well as they should be and are underwhelming, and we're going to address that. So this is the first step in that process, but it's sort of the first stage in a 2-stage rocket, and unfortunately we've had to delay. We would love to make one big package, right, and improve everything in one fell sweep, but the work from home situation obviously is challenging, and we're doing our best to get what we can done while also working on, content and whatnot, in addition to, balance and stuff. But for sure, exotics are on the plate. We had a sync last week, a very productive meeting looking at, what we want to do. And I'm excited for that. There was one, I feel like I would be remiss this one if I don't mention it, because it's something that sort of has squeaked in, and I think is going to also help with this sentiment of there not being a lot of build diversity. And not in the near future, but soon, we're going to be allowing players to loot the currently Raid 1 exclusive chest and backpacks for Tip of the Spear, Negotiator's Dilemma, and Aces and Eights. So right now, it's I think part of the perception of there not being many builds is that, unfortunately, half of the sets are, or almost half of the sets are, their full potential or their full power is locked behind a raid. So we're going to open that up as well, so that you can acquire the backpack and the chest pieces outside of the raid.
You spoiled Nikki's update for next week, but yes.
Or was I supposed to stay mum on that? Okay,
it's fine. We'll talk.
Now
about
it's
that
out there.
later.
It's fine. I think people are also happy.
Apologies to Nikki.
That's fine. Yeah, one thing that I want to add to this as well, because I mentioned Nikki now, we also have lots more to talk about. So we're continuing to do State of the Game from home, but we have Bruce on, this week. Next week, Nikki will be on. He'll also talk about more about exotics and stuff like that, and maybe even something that people will be excited about is the upgrade for exotics. No details yet, but will be topic next week. So we will have more info on that. So we'll try to continue giving you these little small tidbits that hopefully then will give you the big picture that we want to show you, that we're just currently a little bit slow on because we're at home.
Yeah, exactly. So the roadmap, just for people as an update, TU 8.5 is slated to come next week, correct?
Yep.
And then we're looking at later this month, putting out TU 9. So there's a lot of changes coming, and updates and things being addressed and all that sort of thing. I do want to move on. We're already over the usual time we have, but there's a lot of important stuff to talk about. I do want to kind of go back to the current status of the seasons, because we're still in season 1, Shadowtide, and the next target, Venus, has become available as of today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday.
You will now be able to hunt her down in Washington as well. That also opens up some more control points that you can reset. Do keep in mind, I've seen a couple of people resetting their manhunt to do control points. If you don't finish a target fully, it will reset your progress. It does what it says on the button, so be careful with the button. So if you want to finish Venus first, make sure that you do that. There's a bunch of control points with that as well, so you'll have some new blueprints and all that. Additionally, there's also a double XP event right now going on, as with all new targets. So if you are a little bit behind in levels, you can have a good boost on those as well.
Okay, cool. I also, while I think of it, some people are saying, well, I've had sanctions taken against my account and I can't play for 7 days, and I'm not going to be able to do the Venus target stuff. That's not how it works, right? We talked about it on the stream last week. You still have access to those other targets. So even if you haven't done the first one, you can do that before the whole event ends. It's still going to be available to you. So don't worry about that.
All targets are available until the end of the season. So there's no rush. Even if you currently say I'd rather wait for the next league or for the next global event, that's totally fine. You don't have to do them when they come around. The only thing that will go away is the double XP event that only lasts for this week.
Cool. The other thing is obviously the Urban Jungle Apparel event is live now. So there's 4 new outfits, 4 new weapon skins. There's a mask. The mask is super cool. If you haven't seen it, I'm actually going to bring it up. I wasn't going to bring up stuff from last week, but I really want to show this mask again because it's super cool. You can now
A
hunt
mask
that
we
down,
can't
and
get.
there's 10 other clothing items. I just need that mask. That's what I need.
Yes, and when you log in, you get a free key for it as well. So part of the season for level 40 players, if you log in, you get a free key and get an item. And then also, like, you can obviously purchase them if you don't want to do the shade level things, and which was quite popular by for some players. Is you can also gift keys to friends. I know sell out and all that, but I know that a lot of people are very much looking forward to giving friends that might not be able to get all of that, the rest of the keys that they need. So I think it's a very nice thing for people to do if they want to.
All right, perfect. And that one, so the event, actually, Chris, I was asking you to maybe clarify this. So March 31st, the Urban Jungle event starts. April 20th, it ends, and then there's a week of redemption. Is that?
I did not do my due diligence and check it. I think that is the case, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything right now because I just don't know.
Okay, I have here.
We'll make sure that it's explained next week. I'm
Okay.
going to put a post-it up on my monitor here.
Okay.
And obviously, I mean, we can also post it today on forums or wherever you have the question.
All right. Before we end the stream, actually, I want to, because we said before, like we spent a large chunk of this stream addressing the biggest hot topic in the community right now. Obviously, the account sanctions that have taken place. If you do want to find out more about that, or if you missed it, that was at the front of the stream, so you can go back and watch that.
For 2 seconds.
But there is obviously a lot of people out there who are enjoying other parts of the division, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure we do agent highlights for the week. So I have a couple of things that George
highlights?
managed to find, which I think are super cool, and I want to take a look at this first one from Jarui, which is like the coolest. I wish I could bring this up higher res, but that's the composition of that whole thing is super, super cool. I love that. I don't know if you guys are watching the stream, Chris, Bruce.
Yeah, the lighting is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
So
very
if
cool.
you are a fan of awesome art, go and follow Xiaorui R on Twitter. Super, super cool. Love it. So please keep those ones coming in. I have some more art as well from Serenius with this. Really cool as well. Again, completely different style, but super cool as well. A little bit.
I think this resembles a lot of us during the stay at home part, where we just like sit around and like do silly things with our partners. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to try that pose out with my girlfriend later.
Yeah, please do, and please hashtag agent highlights for that, Chris, so I can share it next week.
Chat. Look at the
Please.
chat.
Please.
Do you have a TikTok?
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Oh no, I'm too boomer for a TikTok.
All right, sorry, I went back to this other one, but it's super cool. All right, so like I said before, if you wanted to find out more about our chat, about what happened with account sections, that's at the front of the stream. I've seen, we always knew these streams are, they're kind of tough to do, but I think they're important to do. I saw some conversation in chat, you must be really embarrassed doing the stream. I wouldn't say it's that. I would say it's just, some things are hard to talk about, and sometimes tough thing happens. I would personally be more embarrassed if we just didn't do a stream and we just cancelled it and didn't want to talk about it and did the whole thing where we bury our heads in the sand and
spoke about
whatever. That's not going to help anyone. So you've always had a commitment from us here on the division that we will have the discussions that are tricky. So I want to thank Bruce and Chris for being part of that. It's tricky to talk about, right?
It is.
But it's the reality that we're all facing. It's hard. But again, we want to make sure that you're all aware of what's going on. As a sideshow, I hope you're all taking care of yourself and making sure that you, washing your hands and doing all that good stuff.
Yes, please stay safe, stay in with your friends and family, and make sure that you follow all the rules that Hamish said, like washing hands. Yeah. It's really important.
Yeah, because we care about you.
Apart.
Yep, 2 meters.
Yeah.
2
meters.
Okay.
Is it Canadian meters or European meters?
It's I don't know. It's always in flux.
Exactly.
But enjoy video games. I mean, if you've had sanctions against your account, you'll have to enjoy a different video game for a week. But there are a lot of those too. But we will catch you again next week. Hopefully we can get on and do some gameplay streams. It's been a crazy time, so we haven't had a chance to do that. But we'll continue showing up and telling you what's happening. If you want to have updates as they come to light, Twitter is always the best place for that, forums. And like we said before, keep reporting things. Keep letting us know if there are things that you want to give us feedback on or criticize. That's always something we welcome. But keep it cool and respectful, and we'll do the same. All right, that's going to be all for the stream today, and we'll catch you again next week or before if we manage to do some gameplay streams. Cool? All
Have a good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Take it easy.
Night, everyone.
Bye.
Right, guys, here we go. Let's have a chat then. Let's have a chat about what's gone on. We're gonna put the subscriber thing back on. Where do we start? Where do we start? Tell me. So, someone tell me where we start. The first thing I want to do, right? The first thing I want to do is go to YouTube. I want to go to the Division 2 state of the game. This is what I want to do. I want to get this right here. I think it may be here. Maybe here. I want to just screen cap a little thing, right? So guys, every time, just to let you know, you might have got timed out. Every time anyone mentioned WIDS, anytime anyone mentioned let's go, anytime anyone said my name in chat, they were timed out. Including me, I'm still timed out now. Look, 7 minutes, 18 seconds still. Why are they timing people out just for saying let's go, right? That's one thing. I'm just going to screen cap this because this is a great caption. In fact, let's screen cap that after. We're going to screen... let's... right. Should we take a look at Twitter? Let's take a look at Twitter. What Twitter's saying. This is what we're going to do right now. Because so let's recap. This is the recap. Okay, guys, I appreciate you all being in here. All 1,122 of you, which is incredible. They only had 4,000 actually in their live stream. 5,000, I think it peaked, which is usually about 30,000. So clearly, people are not watching what they want, what they're saying, which is fine. So let's address it. Let's start by how little they spoke about the how little they actually spoke about the exploits or the bans, because like I honestly don't get it. I honestly don't get it. It's kind of like I don't. Hold on, let me just mod some people. Grammary, you're being modded. Hold on, let me just mod some people. Then we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. This chat's going really fast, guys. Yeah. I just need to wait for this to catch up, guys. All right. I'm not gonna be able to mod you guys at this moment. I'm gonna have to mod you from a video after, guys. But anyway, so let's discuss it. The little that they actually spoke about the bans is actually showing people that they clearly don't care, right? Because they said we'll speak about the bans, we're gonna do that. However, they haven't discussed it. They've not. All they've said is, yes, we've banned people. That's one thing we already know. We already know that, okay? We already know they banned people because we are the people. We're the people that got banned, right? And rightfully or wrongfully, okay? But then what I didn't like is that they've gone and said, well, 100% of what they have done has been accurate. Blade Shots, thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. So they're saying, what they're saying is everyone that's said to anyone that they have wrongfully been banned, they are lying, apparently. They're lying because he just made a statement to say, we have checked false negatives, false positives, and we have seen that we have been, so they've been 100%. It's bullshit. They have not been 100%. They can't even get the game mechanics working right, let alone the ban system, okay? I mean, come on, guys, come on. Are they saying that all these people are lying now? Which is ridiculous. Bad comment from them. Very bad move from them to do that. They've basically said it's crazy. Like, you know, what the hell has gone on? What? All they've said is, oh, yeah, we banned people and we're 100% right. No one got banned that shouldn't have been banned. Now, first of all, let's go and talk about the people that actually have messaged Massive saying, hey, why haven't you banned me? Because I did the glitch. So clearly that proves that they are not 100%. Okay. So what? I just don't get why they'd make a statement like that. Anyway, so going back into what we're going to discuss. Thank you all guys for all these subs and the memberships, donations. It's all amazing. You're all absolutely incredible. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on the stream, by the way. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 on the stream. But let's go into a bit more about how they was acting. Shall we look at how they were acting? Don't they look scared? Don't they look scared, eh?
No matter what people are saying, you know, people like me, honest gamers.
Oh, honest gamers. Oh, this guy. I'd rather puke blood than watch that guy, man. What a clown. Right, anyway. So, yeah, it's some kind of algorithm they've used to ban everybody. That's 100% accurate. It's 100%. They haven't banned anyone that shouldn't be banned. But they've also not banned everyone that's done the glitch. Like, what is going on? What is going on? It's just crazy. No, let's get there. Let's get the YouTube up, right? We're going to get the YouTube up. So you guys can see how scared they look right there. Hamish looks like he's like, I'm shivering, right? Hamish looks like he's about to pass out. He's probably reading that chat thinking, oh, fuck. We fucked up. We fucked up. The guy in the middle, Chris, who's been responding to me on Twitter, changing his stories, he looks like he doesn't even want to be there. I mean, look at him. He's like, you know, Hamish made me do it. The other guy looks like he's asleep. Bruce there. Oh, Bruce up there. He looks asleep, bro. Look, he's sleeping. Look. Look at this guy. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? Let me zoom in on this guy. Does it zoom the video in? Or just, no, it doesn't, does it? Look at him. Look at him. The guy's sleeping. He's asleep. He's asleep. So Hamish there is shaking like a leaf. He's shaking. Him in the middle stoned. He's been on the duties. Bruce on there, right? Brucey boy, he ain't slept for 3 days because he's the one that's boom, boom, boom on the ban button, right? He's hitting the ban. He's tired. He's going boom, 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 boom. He's banned. He's banning everyone. He's been up. He's been up, right? For 2 days banning people. Bam, 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 bam. Old Brucey boy, right? He didn't answer one question. Bless him. Everything that was asked of him, he said, no, Hamish, that's not me. That's a different person. Maybe the person that you should have got in the stream. Okay? That's maybe someone else's job. Hamish, I don't know what's the matter with Hamish. I don't know what's the matter with him. He's been on the wacky backy, man. Look at his eyes. He's been on the good stuff. Look. He's been on the good stuff. He's had maybe 2 or 3 doobies. He's had a few whiskeys before this. But oh my god. But I actually wanted to try and clip a little bit of this. So we're just going to click play on this. Because I wanted to try and catch the bit just for a funny little meme. It's got to be somewhere around here. So I'm going to play it from here. I just want to capture this little bit because it's going to be a good little thing. We're going to do a little meme. And then we'll go into a bit more information on what they've said and how I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I heard Hamish say he's using the focus cheese / exploit. So is he banned? But I don't know. I don't know if that's an exploit though. So we're not going to get in that, right? We're not going to get into the fact that you know, that he's using this focus thing, because I don't even know if that is an exploit. I don't think it's an exploit. I just think it's a bit of a cheese. Let's get past all this. Because I don't really want to look at the artwork, you know? Some of it's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. I have no idea what that is, but it's cool. It's meant to be the teddy, I think. So yeah, so let's wait for us to capture this thing here that I want to capture. It's the moment he had his 2 fingers up. Because we're going to do a little bit of a meme on this one. So recap on the ban. Let's recap on the ban, right? The ban, they basically said, yes, they banned everybody. They basically said, we're 100% accurate with the bans, which is 100% bullshit, in my opinion. Because I know people that didn't do it. They didn't do it. They're honest people. They don't do glitches. They didn't even know about the glitch, but they're banned because people in their group have done it. Yes, they might have looked at, and it might be this, that they might have looked at how quick the mission was done and how much loot you get, right? Or however, but they're not 100% accurate, man. Is that the end of the... Did I miss it again? I think it's just after this bit. It's got to be around here somewhere. God. Yeah, where is Terry Spear? Juan with the donation of the $2, man. You are awesome, guys. You're all absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on the stream if you're liking the stream. We can discuss this a bit more now. But yeah, your dad's banned and you didn't even know how to glitch. This is my point. Like, people are getting banned, right? They don't know how... They don't know about glitching, man. They've just gone through and thought, fuck this. Anyone that's got some shit, we're just going to ban you because it looks like you might have got it. You might have done it. You know, it's not fair. That's not fair. It's not the way to do things, you know? Like I said, I don't care about being banned. I'm not butthurt about being banned. I'm honestly not. Like, I couldn't care less. I've got a PlayStation. I've got an Xbox. They've all got Division 2 on. I'm not playing it because purely for the fact is I got banned on PC, which I only started playing 4 weeks ago anyway on PC. So actually, I don't care about that account. They can permanently ban that. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit. I've just got the bit. Yes. Right. This is hilarious. Let's go. Right, where is he? This is... I put Hamish to the people who got banned after a 10-second explanation, which is 100% non-accurate. Oh my god. Let's go. We're gonna dab that. We're gonna dab that one. But anyway, $1 from Juan. Thank you so much for the donation, my brother. That's amazing. Guys, let's see how many likes and dislikes we can get, right? Let's not concentrate on these guys. The drunk guy in the middle. Let's see now how many likes we got. Hold on. 390. Come on, guys. Come on. There's 964 people in here. 953. Come on. Get it up, man. Get the likes. Come on, go and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Takes you 2 seconds. You don't have to sign up to anything. You don't have to pay. It's free. Free to hit the like. Today only, free for you guys. But bring back Terry Spear. Let me talk about Terry Spear for a second. The way we see the whole the Terry Spear thing, right, is he was okay, right? He was probably one of the better devs when they had it. He was one of the better devs, like he was. But since he's gone, they just seem to have lost touch with anything PvP, especially. He mentioned about, a long time ago, he mentioned about the time to kill and that it was going to be an issue. And he said it openly that he noticed that it's going to be an issue. So it's kind of like, you know, sort something out. Speak to Terry, you know, see what his plans would have been, because what he was saying made sense. And as much as he did kind of bullshit a little bit the same as the other devs, he was probably my favorite dev there, and he's actually very interactive with the community and with me, you know, and he was a good guy. But just since they took him off, they've lost touch with that aspect of it. That the PvP has gone down the pan, very, very much gone down the pan. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed me on Twitter at EK1 Gaming TV, guys, go and follow me at EK1 Gaming TV at the end. Go follow me on there, okay? How many followers we got now? 2,047 followers. We need more than that. We need more than that. So, I mean, the meme says it all, right? But anyway, so what we're saying is the devs seem to have lost some touch into what's actually happening in the community right now. And as much as they say, look, we want to do this state of the game for the community, it's... You know, I just don't think that they address the right things in State of the Game. You can't ban all these people, ignore what they're saying to you, and then start telling people, hey, we're bringing it's double XP this week. All the people can't play the game to get the double XP. Why are you rubbing it in like that? So, I don't get why it's like bad taste on their behalf. I don't think they've done that on purpose. I think, honestly, they just don't know what to do. I honestly think they just haven't got a clue how to do it. I honestly don't know what... get rid of some of them fucking people. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to do. Look at the chat going crazy. You know, I just think they don't know, man. They just don't know. Oh, I don't want to report. Fed UK from Discord, can you type in the chat, please? Also, Gremory, can you type in the chat? Meme, you know the people that are just like these random spam accounts. If you can just like hide them, that would be great, man. Or one of my mods, please. Because we're trying to speak to people that are actually real, you know. We're trying to speak to the real people here, guys. Sotg, I'm making you a mod. You're a mod. Can you please, mods, can you please stop them spamming that shit? It's just fake accounts. They're just fake accounts. So, anyway, I'm not going to go into WIDs, right? Because, to be honest with you, I couldn't care less about WIDs, right? I couldn't care less about the guy. Like, the guy's losing his mind. He's losing his mind. But it's up to him. I don't care about WIDs. I don't care if he gets banned or we don't get banned, okay? All I care about is equality in the community. Whether it's him, whether it's me that did it, whether then someone else did it, or it was Meme say he was doing it, I would still feel the same. You know, if Meme was the one that didn't get banned and he was doing that exploit, I would still ask the same question. And that's not because I don't like that person. It's because it's about equality for everybody. You can't ban this small amount for this exploit, but not this amount for a different exploit. It doesn't work like that. You can't be seen to be favoring a certain exploit. That's like saying it's okay to do that exploit. But then it's not okay because actually they have like, they've literally just gone and patched it because it's an exploit, right? So, Blitz, how's it going, brother? How you doing, man? Silly devs. I just feel like, you know... Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, man. Let's just get rid of some of these people that are spamming shit in here because they're not I don't know if that's real or not. Let's go. I appreciate it. Look, if anyone's just using multiple accounts, don't do that, man. We don't want. We just want the real chat in here, man. We want the real chat in here. We want the real chat. Okay? Okay. So, but basically, yeah. So what they've basically achieved by doing this is piss people off even more. I agree they should have done it. Okay. They should have done the state of the game. And also, I agree they should have banned people, which I've been transparent. I was expecting a ban after it got to where it got to, where we'd done 5 glitches in a week. I was thinking they're going to have to ban people. They're going to have to. I thought personally they would just ban me, David, etc. I thought what they would do is go through the channel that we're kind of promoting glitches, exploits in their game. So they're going to permanently ban us. That's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think they would ban the whole... Yeah, I didn't think there was spamming. I didn't think they was going to ban every single player, you know? Like, I expected myself to get a ban. I'm not really that bothered about the bans, right? For me personally. I'm obviously bothered that you guys got banned, which is why I'm fighting your corner when it comes to people that are doing different exploits and not getting banned. It's not fair, okay? Now, they should have done the state of the game, but however, they should have actually just did a state of the game where they addressed every bit of information that they could with this banning system, because it's not right. God of the DZ with the $199, how's it going? If I lose my items, I'm gone. 96 days played for what? Yeah, you're going to lose your items, man. You're losing. You lose everything up into... You'll only have on your character anything that you had before the 17th of March. So anything after the 17th of March is going to be gone. You are going to lose that. That's what they've said. It's gone. They're rolling it back. They're rolling it back to the wrong date. So let's get onto this as well. They said that the glitch came out. They patched it on the 20th. I don't think that's true. I think it was... Glitch came out on the 19th. They may have patched it on the 20th. I think it was maybe... Yeah, maybe it took them 24 hours. So why are we going back to the 17th? So you're missing those 2 days there. And it's going up until yesterday, right, when we got banned. But they patched the ban. The glitch was patched for like 4 days before we received the ban. So them 4 days we played legitimately, we have also lost that. Shaolin Games, my man. Let's all demonstrate that we are not happy with the punishment carried out in this way by them. We will, and give dislike on the video and comment that the community is not happy with this attitude. Yep, you're right. Hamish is in chat. I don't think he is, man. I don't think Hamish is in chat, mate. I would love for Hamish to be in the chat so we can question. What I would love to do you know what I'd actually really love to do? Is get a podcast with me, maybe Wids, because I'm not, listen to this, I'm not against Wids. That's not what it's just turned into this because Wids is trying to mock me on YouTube, whatever. And I did a little silly video this morning. It's a bit of fun for me. Like, the more he talks about me, the more people that realise he's doing something that's a bit crazy and they want to go and watch a real talking content creator. Which is why my channel is going up and Wids is going down. Not saying that his is failing, because he's doing very well for himself. It's his full-time job. And I hope he can keep his full-time job being a content creator. I used to actually be his subscriber. But here we go. Zipperman22 with the $5. M1M Focus is an exploit. They said it was unintended to work together. They said no one got banned. They said everyone got suspended. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, Hamish is in Wids' chat, is he? Ah, right. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Giving it some of that. He's giving it some of that, ain't he? Giving it some of that. He's probably gone to Wids to ask him if the state of the game was okay for Wids, you know? Hey, Wids, is that okay with you, boss? Is that okay with you, boss? We got you, man. We got you. We got you back. But nah, I'm just kidding. I couldn't care less about them, right? I wouldn't even go into Wids' chat to even have a look because I'm not interested in what he's got to say. He's got this thing with me. I don't care. I've got 17,000 subscribers. The guy's got 200,000. Like, I'm not trying to compete with that guy. I'm not trying to compete with him. Why would I compete with him? Like, he doesn't even do the same kind of content as me. He's not even like Sleepy-O Twitter's gone. Good, because I reported him for the racist comments. Is Wids a top or a bot? I think he's a bit of both. I think God of the DZ with the 199. I think he's a bit of the both. And that's probably one of my favourite comments in the chat today. That's probably one of my favourites. I like a bit of both, man. Depends what day it is. But on a serious note, they're just going about the whole situation wrong. And they're riling up the community. And the point being that I was trying to make is... that you've got like Wids is laughing right at these people that have been banned. You can't do that as a content creator. You've got to try and stay professional. Now I'll hold my hands up and say some of the things I've done have been unprofessional and very childish, which is why I haven't been so active today on Twitter as much. You know, I don't really want to annoy people, but you know, the people will speak how the people want to speak. I can't change how you guys think or feel. All I can do is put my opinions across and hope that you appreciate the time that we spend together in these streams and when I'm producing content, and you keep supporting the channel. It's amazing. Like, the support that I'm getting is amazing from everyone, right? So I couldn't care less about Wids. But what we need is, like, going back to the main point, a podcast, right? I'm happy to set something up where I invite Wids, Hamish, and maybe somebody, another like, maybe a YouTuber or content creator that's not got a vested interest in it. That's not like, so he can be like an impartial person. Yeah? And get us all on Discord chat, stream it, and we can all have a civil adult conversation. A civil adult conversation. In front of everybody. And iron it all out. Let's hear what they've got to say. Let's hear what Wids has got to say, or whoever. It could be Marco. It could be Wids' puppet. I can't remember his name. The puppet guy. That, you know, the Wids. The puppet that speaks for Wids. What's his name, guys? Put it in the chat. I can't even remember. I can't remember. The puppet, you know, Wids' puppet. Yap, yap, yap. Haka, haka. Who is he? What's his name? You know, the one that follows Wids around holding his pocket. What was his name? The racist guy. You know, the racist? If I say the racist, you'll all realise who it is, right? And then, yeah, so we'll get like Born to Game on there, right? We get meme. We get meme on there. We'll get meme on there. Get the church involved. We'll get the church involved. I know, guys. I know who it was. I'm only just playing with you guys. But we'll get the church involved. Now, if we get the church involved, that's when it gets serious. When we get meme in here, shit gets real. It gets real. And it gets real quick. But anyway, we're not gonna we're not gonna go all crazy and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna message them and I'm gonna see if they're up for that. I'm gonna see if they wanna do this with us. They're probably not going to want to do this with us. Okay? But I'd like to clear the air. 21 kiloton. He would be a good person to get in. Jamie Kingham, thanks for the £2 donation, man. You are awesome. Let's go. Yeah, Pastor Me, man. We got to get him. You just want to watch it. But no, seriously, if I can try and set that up, guys, I will try and set that up. I don't think they will do it, though. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it. Because I think they'll think it will be like a manhunt after them. And it won't be, because I'm happy to sit and civilly listen to every point of view. And we might agree on things, and we might disagree on things, but it will not be an argument, okay? We won't do an argument on stream. It's unprofessional. I don't want to do that. I don't want to argue with them. However, we need a discussion, and I don't care if it's not me hosting. If Wids wants the views, we can go to Wids' channel and he can do it. Or say somebody else wants the views. Look, I don't care about if it's on my channel, right? I just think it needs to be set up. I think this is what we need. And we need people from different points of this. We need people from different points of this thing involved all together discussing it. Just like he's just done on State of the Game. How about he has him, me, 21 kiloton, meme, and maybe Wids or whoever's got that side of the thing, right? you know, or nothing but trash, or whoever. I don't know, any of them. They can, you know, it's one of them. God of the DZ, yo, Mr. Meme, call me back, bro. It's your baby, it's your baba. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. In all honesty, it's mental. Like the way that it's gone, it's crazy. So I kind of don't get their attitude towards it, and they always kind of do this. They always deflect information away from the point. They'll talk around things instead of just actually going straight to it. But I'm going to try and organize that that podcast, and I'm going to do that today. I'm going to reach out to a few people. I'm going to reach out to a few people that that I think might do it. And if Hamish doesn't want to turn up and Wids doesn't want to turn up, that's fine. Maybe we can just get it with a few content creators, maybe with different opinions. It could be that we get. I mean, we've got that K whatever his name is, who was just on the Twitch. I can't remember his name. I actually can't remember this guy's name. But maybe we invite him because he's got an opinion. He's yapping. We can invite him. Or invite, who's the other guy? Relentless something? I don't even know who that guy is, but he keeps commenting on my shit. Maybe we invite him. He can have a say. We've all got our own say. We've all got our own thing. But let me try and get this done. I'm going to try and get this done. I'm going to reach out to those today. Different content creators. And we're going to try and get something really cool for you. Maybe in the next few days to the next week. Yeah? We'll sort something. We're going to sort something about this. And we'll all get on together and do it. So, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. I already answered the donations that you did in the chat, so I don't have to go through them. So yeah, so I've already answered those. If you do want to donate towards the stream, all that money basically goes towards is all the equipment, like this camera, like, you know, we've got the camera for when we do the outside, or we do. I just basically need a cam link, so that's going to be my webcam now. We know monitors, upgrade to the PC. So if you want to do that, you can. You don't have to donate. We don't force donations here. It's whatever it is. People are generous. If you can do it, do it. Make sure you look after yourself first, though. Don't give money you can't, you know, you can't afford to give, because look after yourself and your family first. So that's going to be the end of the stream, right? We are going to be back with another video tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be yet. But maybe let me just reach out to these people and see what we can do. Hey, God of the DZ with the 199. Mike Coochie's Harry. Let's go. So, yeah. Everyone go to my Twitter. Retweet that tweet. Follow me on Twitter as well. Everyone go and follow me on Twitch TV as well, right? Should we get a Twitch TV going here? Should we get, let me type my Twitch TV in. Dot twitch.tv/EK1. I think this is it. Hey. I hope that's it. Is this it? Is this me? Hey, it's me. I'm on the telly. Look. It's me, man. I'm on the telly. I'm on the TV. Nah. But yeah, go and follow me. You can go and subscribe to me as well. If you want to. If you're feeling good. If you're feeling generous, you can give me that free Amazon Prime subscribe. Because we're gonna be doing some streams on Twitch as well. Yeah. Take care, Shady man. Take care. So guys, oh look at this. Look at this. You're typing in there. I'm not even there. You're typing. Let's go. I didn't know we could do this, man. I didn't know we could talk in here. Hello? 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 Can people see this? Can we see this? I didn't know we could do that. Thank you for following. Look at all these follows. Look. Salty's in there. Let's go. Bro, yes, he's in there. Look at this. Oh, my subscriber badge is old, man. That's an EK. That's an elite killer badge there. That's my elite killer badge going on. We need to change that. Can you be a mod on Twitch? Ooh, I don't know. But head over to Twitch, guys. Head over to Twitch and follow me. Follow me, come on. How many followers we got? How do we see that? How do we see? I don't know how to work this. Anyone know how I see how many followers? Oh, maybe I can't see my followers. Followers, here we go. 669? Is that it? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Max with the sub with Twitch Prime. Let's go. If you've got Twitch Prime, guys, you can subscribe to that for free. For free. And it supports the channel. It supports the channel loads, man. Like, you guys just going over there, supporting that Twitch. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe you guys are over there talking to me as well. This is crazy. I didn't know I could do that. Give you the Prime tomorrow. No, you don't have to give me the Prime, guys. It's just some little fun, right? Yeah, you can use... Oh, man, that's cool. Right, that's cool. I like this. So we're going to be doing some over on Twitch, some over on here. To try and split it up a bit. We've got to try and get partnered, right? We need this partner thing. Look at this. Look, he's there, look. He's there. Subscribe with Twitch Prime. You guys are awesome, man. Let's see how many we can get subscribed with Twitch Prime. How do I see my subscribers? Does anyone know how I see my subscribers? Yo, Max. Cheers, Gremory, mate. I appreciate it. Boss man, subscribing. Let's go. How do I see my subscribers? Prime time. Let's go. So how do I do this? How do I see my subscribers? Do I just go subscribe? Nah, create a dashboard maybe. Oh wow, we got a hype train. We got a hype train going. The hype train. Come on, go over there, guys. Go over there. Subscribe, gift, bits, everything. Let's get that to the next level. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. What do we get for a hype train? What does that mean? Oh, baby. What does this mean? So, oh, 6 subscribers. Oh, that's not bad. That's good. I'm happy with that. Come on. Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. Let's go. 99, 100%. We are on what? Let's go, let's go. J Paban 80. Thank you. Hype in the chat. Let's go. I can't believe I've got 400 people here. I don't know how many people are in the chat here. It doesn't show me. Oh, wait, there's another level. There's another level, guys. Come on. There's another level. Get those subs in. Get those subs in. Let's go. We're 50% on level 2. Come on. Let's go. People get gifted a random emote. Ah, this is awesome. Let's see what we can get this subs. Let's get this hype thing, man. Look at this. 77. 100%. Level 3. Let's go. Come on. Level 3. How many levels is there? How many levels is there? Twitcher, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We're over on my Twitch channel, guys. Just go over there. Let's get this hype train up. We're not live streaming that, but people are just in the chat. We're joining. We're subscribing. We've got 8 subs now. This is 8. Oh, my God. We're 28%. Level 3. Come on. Come on. Hype, 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 hype. We can do this. We can do this. What's the link? I'm going to put the link in the thing now. Shit. That's the link, guys. Go to the link. Go to the link. Let's go. Let's see if we can get to level 4, please. Come on. This is going to be amazing. If we can get to level 4. Oh, shit. Gremory, man. You just sub 5. You just get 5 people. What an awesome guy. Come on, guys. Let's get... What's this? We're on level 5? Level 5? No, oh, level 4, level 4. Come on, we can do level 4. We can get level 4. We're already 60. Oh my God, come on. Come on. Holy, level 4 complete. Let's go. Level 4. Let's go level 5. Come on. Holy shit. What is going on? Oh my God, you guys are absolutely incredible, man. We're level 5 right now. Easy 1v1. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, if you're not already, go over to twitch.tv/EK1 Gaming. We're trying to get that hype. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. Whew, I think we're all exhausted on that though. Hey, Humming Grew. He just subbed with the Twitch Prime. It's free, man. This is incredible, man. This is absolutely incredible, guys. You guys are awesome. Honestly, you guys are amazing. It's the last level. No, we've got 3 minutes. The last level. Can I subscribe myself? I can't subscribe myself. Oh. No. Come on. We could. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. One. Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Let's have a let's go in the chat. Hopefully that is the last level. Holy shit. Oh. We're at 207% over the last level. Are you kidding me? Holy. You can gift a sub though. Oh. Science gifted 10 tier 1 subs, guys. That's fucking amazing. Wow. Wow, man. You guys, man. You guys are incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm literally like, I'm feeling like emotional right now that you have just done that. Whew. Wow. Oh my days, man. That's truly amazing, guys. I mean, I'm not even streaming on Twitch. This is, oh my god. Man gave you a sub. Oh man, this is, oh shit. Oh man. That's, guys, you guys are absolutely amazing for this. Look at this. Look at this. That's, whew. Oh my god, we're over 700 followers on here, man. 32 subscribers now. We had 6 a minute ago. You guys, this community, I tell you what, this community is the best community in the world. I would not change any one of you for anything. Believe me, if that means me getting banned for life from the division, it's worth it for you guys, man. This is awesome. Holy shit, man. I'm like, I've got a thing in my throat. Like, I'm like, oh, like this support, man. Wow. Guys. Is this a record for not streaming and get this many subs? I think this might be a record. I think this might be a record. I'm just saying. How many people do you know that get to level 5 in Hype Train when they're not streaming? Let's go. Holy wow. Fuck. Shit. I think this has got to be a record, man. Oh man, you guys, man, you guys. James Keenan, thank you, man. Spam the Twitch link. Let me spam this Twitch link then. We ain't stopping there. We ain't stopping there, guys. We're not stopping there. Let's go. Oh. I beat the record. No. Have I got the record? Have I got the record for this? This has got to be. Holy shit. This has got to be a record right now. Emotes are being delivered to all the support. You're getting a chubby from this hype. Twitcher in the house, man. Twitcher, I WhatsApped you earlier. You need to WhatsApp me back, man, so I can get your details. I got a little something for you. Oh, wow. Shit. Fuck. Like, wow. This, man, this is, do you know what? This is a prime example. I'm sorry, I need to be cheering these people out. I need to be shouting you guys out. Evo SO with the sub, thank you so much. Sions with the 300 bits, my man. Everyone with Kings with the follow. Kendall with the follow. Conrad with the follow. MK with the sub, let's go. Neo Darkus with the sub. Veterana, sorry if I'm missing some guys out. I'm just going to quickly go like subs. Sions give the 10 tier 1 subs away. That's incredible. Mr. Frusta with the sub. Let's go. Hummingbrew with the sub. Let's go. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Apache with the subscribe. Sions with another sub. Ezra with the sub. Max gave out 5. Love Milk Forever. I love Milk Forever, baby. With the sub. Info War with the subs. Oh, am I missing it? Shifty Stevo with the sub. Doppeldanger with the follow. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Who the hell? Who the hell didn't tell me about this before? Like, yeah, Mr. Meme in the house. Beast, let's go. God, guys, man. And we've still got 350 people in the stream. Like, what the fuck? This is incredible. Let's get a let's go. Let's get a let's go. Everybody, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's get a big old let's go. Wow. Wow. Damn. Vic, they won't be dropping the ban, man. This is it's all gonna go. Ooh. Ooh. This has got to be a record number of followers and subscribers and that hype without actually streaming. Like, I'm not even on the stream. I'm not even on the stream. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube right now. The hell? Mr. Beast with the follow, mum. Well, not Mr. Beast, sorry. Beast 24/7. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Man. You literally, you don't understand how much you have just made my day. Like, you've made my day from like medium where I was chilling, that was nice, to like this right now. Yeah, guys, don't forget to go and support Mr. Meme as well. Me and Mr. Meme are like, we tight. We tight. Mr. Meme's my boy. But yeah, oof, oof. Go subscribe to Mr. Meme as well. Holy shit. God of the DZ with the 199 donation. Mr. Beast, I know. Imagine it was Mr. Beast, man. Fuck. I think I will fall off my chair. New glitch to bypass ban. Pull shield when you log. Holy shit. Wow. I'm going to clip this. I am going to clip this. And I'm going to upload it onto YouTube. I'm going to clip it, upload it onto YouTube, guys. Yeah, if that was, imagine if that was Mr. I want Mr. Beast in here, man. Where's Mr. Beast? Look at this. Look at this community, man. We need Mr. Beast coming in here. Getting us to level 6,000 on the hype train. Oh, wow, man. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. That's incredible, man. This is incredible. Incredible. It's still going. Like, it's still going. Damn. Whew. I mean, I need to. I'm sweating. Like, I am like, wow. Honestly, I am literally like, whew. I'm sweating right now. I don't know if it's because I'm fat or because, you know, I'm overwhelmed. I'm getting a bit like teary, you know. Like, oh, Andy Hernandez, thank you, man. Junior, you're looking for a good gaming chair. What do you recommend? Ooh. That right is a question that I don't know. Because my chair is from Amazon. It's just from Amazon. £70 from Amazon. It's not expensive. However, let me do a little bit of let me do this, right? I got these though for my chair. Now these are the best thing I actually won these, right? I won these on GT Omega. Look, GT Omega, they actually do chairs as well. And if I had the ability to buy one now, I would go and purchase one right now. It's just financially not the right time for me to purchase a new chair. I do need a new chair because this chair is a little bit creaky and breaky. But, you know, that can wait. That can wait. So, GT Omega, I would definitely recommend them to go and have a look for a chair. And I think they're based in Scotland in the UK. If you're looking at like abroad, I think I want to say a good one is Noble Chairs. Noble Chairs. I've heard good things about them. When YouTubers keep it real, they get look from the community. Mate, that's awesome, man. Damn. So next thing we're gonna do is we gotta get over 100,000, man. Over 100,000 on YouTube. We gotta do it. We gotta do it to prove a point. To prove a point that the content we're producing, people want to watch it. You guys are enjoying it. So I'm hoping I made $175 off Twitch now. Really? No. $175? How did I do that? That's not $175, is it? I don't even know how much you get. How much do you get? I have no idea how much that equates to. 35 subscribers? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know what the split is. I've never really had money from Twitch. Never had money from Twitch. I don't know how it works. I'm affiliated, not partnered. Does that matter? I'm pretty sure I still get... Isn't it half? I get half. So I get $2.50 per one, is it? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Damn. That's 35 subscribers. 5 pounds. No, I don't get £5 per sub though. Surely Twitch get that, right? So Twitch get, how much does Twitch get? 50%? YouTube take 30%. Yeah, YouTube take 30%. Oh, 50-50. So let's do the math. Do the math. Let's do the math quickly. See what we got there. See if this new chair is coming. What we got? 35. 35 times 250. 87. 87. That's how much we made. 87. That's crazy. That's crazy money. That's crazy money. That is mental. Wow. 209.65. How have I got 209.65? You think I can see? In the dashboard. Should we go to the dashboard? Now, this is how you know I'm true and transparent with all of you guys. I will just go into my dashboard right now. I don't know. Like, I don't care. £104.85. I don't know how this is working. Where's my dashboard? Oh, sorry. Where's my dashboard? Create a dashboard. It's not going to show my stream key, is it? No. Oh, this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard. Oh. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Just did the whole thing and then you can divide it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to view it. I have no idea. Is it here? Insights. Here we go. What's this? Stream. Oh, I'm not streaming though, am I? Not a stream somewhere. John Noriga, my man. New followers of yesterday. Let's go. Mate, you are absolutely amazing. Top left. Oh, there we go. Look. There it is. $74.47. So that's about £50, right? What's this? I don't get how it works, but I don't know how this works. I really don't. Nah, we don't keep the 5, man. They're not going to give us the 5, you know. EK1 game with GT Omega is the way forward. A bit expensive though. I paid for my chair, cost $250. Really comfortable, handle great. Easy to assemble. Yeah, I've heard about that. $74 we got. So it's about £50, yeah. But for considering I'm not even streaming there, like what? That's crazy. That's crazy. But we will be doing content over there, guys. I'm not just saying to you, go and like do it, right? I'm not saying to you go and do it because I just want your money. We're going to be doing content on Twitch. Because what I need as well is to get up to partner. So we need to get the streams up on partner. So tomorrow's stream, I'm going to do it on Twitch. But I'm also going to clip it on, I'm going to put it onto YouTube just to say that I'm live on Twitch so you guys can get the notification to come in and watch. Hopefully we just keep over 75 people, which, I mean, we've just kept, well, you seen the stream earlier, we had what, 1,100 people in here earlier? So hopefully we can keep at least like 75. So, Grammary, man, it's all thanks to you guys, this. All thanks to you guys. This is incredible. And how many people do you know that will show you this? That you don't, right? There wouldn't be nobody. So, maybe I've got, like, can I go from forever? I don't know when I started this. I don't know when I started this. So, let's just go all the way back from there to now. What is it? Oh, okay. It doesn't show us. Oh, yeah, it doesn't show you. Oh, here we go. That's my total then. That's my total from forever. That's forever. I used to use it a little bit back in the day. You can see here we had like some cheers. I think that was like Twitch doing the cheer. Like Luis Guzman in the chat. He used to come in and donate and do the stuff there. But that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. But guys, honestly, I have to end the stream now. You guys are awesome. I'm going to clip this bit of the stream. We're going to do something with it. We're going to put it on YouTube because I think we broke a record there for getting all those subscribers. That hype train to over level 5. 5 plus 400%, I believe it was. Without actually doing a stream. So guys, thank you so much for your support. You really, really touched me. You humbled me today. Like, it's amazing. Like, I appreciate every one of you. I'm going to still be on some socials and stuff, but I've got to just take a drive now for 2 hours. So I won't be able to respond for 2 hours. And I'm going back to my parents just to pick something up for one of my mods and a member of the channel. It's a present. I'm taking it around tomorrow to them. They don't know they've got it. So we're going to do a bit of a video of me taking this present to them tomorrow, just to show my appreciation to this person for doing what they have done. But you'll see in the video tomorrow when we record it, and I'll tell you who it is and everything tomorrow. But I need to go and collect the parcel because it's been delivered to my parents. So yeah, we're going to make a highlight for sure. Guys, if anyone else clips it or anything, can they let me know and just send it me? I'm not going to be able to do it for a couple of hours. So guys, take care everyone. Hit the like button on YouTube. Hit that follow button, subscribe button on Twitch. And I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!